He's making history with each new find in Tom's world every time. Tom's on the hunt. Tom's on the prowl. With a can in hand and a curious plan. World secrets to be found in Tom's world now. Tom's World How.
See, I told you I'd be here in a second. You just had to wait. What's up, Nose World? What's up, Margie? How you doing? Hope you're all having a great day. I am just trying to fix my microphone here so that it's at the optimum angle. Suzanne, how are you? So yeah, welcome to another live edition of This is Tom's World. This time we are only on YouTube. So we are not on my Facebook and YouTube as we normally are. This time I thought I'd try something a little different, and I try to use my free account, which is why you see this little guy here instead of the Tom's World symbol. Hey, listen. What's up, Michael? Bring everybody's comments up. See, look, so there was this right before I started my live feed, and then I said this, and then I got this just as I was going live. Hey, I am currently uploading a video as well. As we speak, there is a video uploading where I went to a local place here that people here in far Northeast Philly and anywhere in Northeast Philly really know about. It's in Pennypack Park, and there's a stage there, and they used to put on shows every week. There would be another local band there, whether they were cover band or not, and people would go there. I think it was Thursday nights that they used to do it, and it's at the Ed Kelly Amphitheater in Pennypack Park, and I never made it to a show there. And I do say that in the video, spoiler alert. But I wanted to do a video at this place. They no longer do the weekly shows there because something happened during COVID, and they decided to move it over to another place called Constadter's, which isn't really far from where that is. And they still do their shows there and stuff like that. But I'm sure a lot of people miss it being in Pennypack. Inside Out 2. I never saw the first one. I know what you're talking about. It's like where it's like in the inside of that girl's head, and you can see all the different like emotions. It's almost like there was a show back in the 90s called Herman's Head, where you would always see into Herman's head and you would see all his emotions, his excitement, his depression, his this, his that. So it was kind of similar to that in a way. But I do know what you're talking about. That's good. You got it out with your mom, man. Very, very awesome. So I had to check a message that was incoming just in case it was Stephanie. So I did a video over at the Pennypack concert place, the Ed Kelly Amphitheater, and that is currently uploading. And, I trolled around a little bit here and there, pun intended, because one of the things I did was go under a bridge. So I trolled around. I just figured a lot of people who were from the area that are currently not in the area might like seeing it again. So that's uploading. That'll be up there. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Let me see where it's at here. It's still uploading. Now, what surprised me with the last video did at the Ryers Museum. What is up, Joe? The last video that I uploaded with the Ryers Museum, normally, like say a 20-some minute video, it doesn't take long to upload, but the processing, once it's in the YouTube servers, it can take 3-4 hours sometimes. But the last time it happened in less than an hour, which really surprised me. So we'll see if that happens tonight. If it does, the video will go up tonight, right after I get done this live feed. Well, I have to make a thumbnail and stuff for it too, because I didn't do that yet. I was having a little issue because I take my videos with my phone, and then I hook up the phone that I use for charging, and I put the other end, the USB end, into my computer, and I transfer the files that way. Well, apparently the wire that I've been using is a little faulty, and it kept like disconnecting, reconnecting, disconnecting. It got me so upset at one point, I literally almost punched this computer right off the desk. Before I did that, I walked away, and I went looking for another wire, and every wire I found was the wrong kind. They were the micro connectors, like like uh, like this thing here. This is a micro connector, but that's not what I needed. So I eventually found one that worked, and now I got it up. So, oh wait, a VIP meeting on Zoom in 10 minutes. Wow. Well, aren't you so special? We had some winds and rain here in Philly on Friday. We had like during the middle of like a dry spell that we badly needed because the grass was growing so much. We got this storm on Friday. It was like big, and no lie, big drops, heavy, came on quick. And Saturday that caused a lot of cleanup at my work at Neshaminy State Park. So me and my coworkers were cutting up trees and moving them out of the way, the ones that fell on the paths and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Short bus special, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure what the statistics were on what we had, but I know it came through fast and hard, and it caused some damage in different areas. Hopefully that's the last of what we'll have as far as severe weather for a while anyway. I especially don't like it when we're at a partial staff on Fridays and Saturdays at work, because it's not fun. And you know, it's, I don't know. I could get into it, but I won't. Work kvetching kind of thing. Well, there you go. Cheeseburgers are always a good thing. I had pizza. I bought pizza from Acme because I didn't feel like cooking over the stove. We don't have central air in this house, and we don't have the wall unit on downstairs. We don't do that until it gets really bad because it costs a lot of money to run that. So right now in my computer room, I have like a window unit. So yeah, I'm okay in here. So I just decided pizza. Wow. You had pizza too. I had a Supreme pizza. And I just got done eating mine too. Literally took my last bite before I hit go live. I just threw the paper plate out. You know, while the intro was playing and all that, I threw out the paper plate. Look at us, we're twinsies. So anyway, how is everyone's Monday going? I know mine was a little easier than normal today, in a way, but in a way not. There were some things going on, but I won't talk about it just due to protecting the privacy of a family that's close to me. Sausage and tombstone. Yeah, well, mine was frozen pizza. It was Red Baron, and it was the Supreme pizza, the one without the black olives, because I don't eat black olives. Oh, you just ordered a T-shirt. All right. Somebody ordered something from my merch shop. Woo-hoo. I need to have like some kind of music that plays when somebody orders something. Oh, I didn't even see this comment up here. Wednesday night, 6:30 to 10 are free concerts. Yes. Yeah, and that's what they call it. But was it always Wednesday nights, or did it used to be Thursday nights when it was at Pennypack? I don't remember. For something inside me wants to say Thursday nights. Yeah, I don't know I don't know what I'm doing tonight, Joe. Don't know if I'm doing golf. Was toying with the idea of doing a show playing videos on BB3, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. But so yeah, so there was that. There was my video from last week, which we talked about on the last live feed, where I went to the Ryers Museum. That was a lot of fun. Um, I did. I did reach out to the Philly captain. I emailed him, and I was asking him about being on a podcast that I do know of that happens every Tuesday at 7:30. Unfortunately, he's unable to attend, but he did say that he would still like to go with me to Dinosaur Lake. He was saying July, so I was talking to him on his live feed. I was in the chat, much like you guys are here, and all right, Joe, have fun, man. Um, and I said to him, I said, do you really want to go there in July? It's going to be really overgrown and really hot. And he said, you know what? You're right. He said, maybe November is a better time. It's like, yeah, well, that would be a better time. It's like, I wouldn't even want to go into Dinosaur Lake right now. I mean, I saw how overgrown it can get in the beginning of the season. I don't like going there in there like July, August, even September is a little iffy. October is a much better time to go into the deep wooded areas, of which Dinosaur Lake now is. Since the lake is no longer there, it's a lot more overgrown. I can't even begin to imagine what it looks like right now, to be honest. For as long as there's been no lake there now, there could be trees growing up, for all I know. Let me see. Come back here. There we are. So my video is now uploaded and processing will begin shortly. So we'll see how long the processing takes. Hopefully Joe has a good time with his VIP interview via Skype. I guess we'll hear about that later. Let's see. I got a whole 2 people watching me. See, this is what happens though when I'm not live on Facebook, because there's some people that say they don't have YouTube. I don't know how you can have a Facebook and not have YouTube, to be honest. And I scheduled this like I don't know, quite a while ago. Well, not quite a while ago. Let's see. About an hour ago. All right. So, like, little over an hour ago, I scheduled this and I put it up there and I said tonight's chat, it will only be aired on YouTube. And, well, what are you going to do? So now we have 3 people here. Hi. And what else? There's there's things going on in life that I can't really talk about because, like I said, I have to protect the privacy of a family that's close to me right now. But like prayers would be most definitely appreciated, even if you don't know where they're being directed at. Like you can through me, and I know where they go, and I'll bounce them right out. What's up, Rob? How you doing, man? And Noah says hi to you. Or no, that's not Noah. Oh wait, Noah did say hi to you. There you go. Somehow I do get ad revenue from YouTube Premium, which I don't understand. It's like a really small percentage, but I don't understand it because with YouTube Premium, there's no ads. So I don't know how I get ad revenue from that, but I'm not going to question it. You know, anywhere I can get it, that'd be great because God knows I could use a lot of money. I've thought about multiple times, like putting up my link in the description of the videos to my Venmo to see if anybody would just donate money to the channel for the cause of the channel or for my life, towards the car, things like that. But I just don't feel right about doing that for some reason. Yes, well, see, you're younger though. The younger guys, you guys don't like Facebook as much. Like, I mean, what, it's been like 15 years, something like that, since it became public. And, people in my generation more appeal to it, or it appeals to them, I should say. Yeah, it appeals to them. I mean, before this, all we had was MySpace. MySpace was friggin' mess. But I'll tell you what, MySpace was nowhere near as diverse as Facebook or any social media that we have today. When politics get inserted and stuff like that, back in MySpace, we didn't have that. The biggest worry people had is when they joined MySpace, like, who's this guy Tom? Not me. The guy that owned MySpace. They're like, he automatically became your first friend. You're like, who's this guy Tom? Just a picture of him there with a white t-shirt. But Noah, you probably don't remember MySpace. It is still around. It is still a thing. Your old accounts are there. If you remember the passwords. It's just some stuff is going to be missing. That's all. But wow. We skyrocketed to 7 people on here. See? This is an experiment just to see how many people would come on if it was just on YouTube, so that it's not on my Facebook. Because when I do the combination of Facebook and YouTube, I will get the average of I don't know, like 12 to 14 people throughout the entire live feed. And I was just curious to see how many people I would get if I just did it on YouTube, which is I'm about half. So I guess that makes sense. MySpace, yeah, MySpace was like one of the first widely used social media platforms. Like they had it set up in such a way that, like, when people came to your page, you could have a song start playing, and there was no worry about copyright infringement and this and that. You could have whatever song you wanted playing. There could be a background for your entire page if you wanted it. I mean, it was a lot more customizable than social media today. But yeah, I would say, like, I'm trying to think of when I was on there. I was on there probably MySpace 2004, 2003. We'll say 2003 till 2006, maybe, something like that. Pickle Nick, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Glad you could make it to my YouTube only broadcast. That's right, YouTube only. No, we're not on Facebook. Everybody here is on YouTube. Wow. Way to make me feel old, man. I was already a dad by quite a bit. My son was born in 97. So yeah, my son's 27 years old. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Oh yeah, I had AOL. Most definitely. I actually found out how to find the audio files. Like, when you would go into the AOL folder after it installed, you could find where the audio file was. I think it was just called Sounds, and you could put in whatever you want in there and call it the same file, and it would pick up. So for the welcome, it was just called welcome.wav, and I recorded my son saying all the things. I had him say welcome, or welcome, daddy. You've got mail, things like that, and it was cool. Had fun with that. I felt like a hardcore programmer, I'm a hacker. I really wasn't, but wow, this hat is getting dirty. I may have to bite the bullet and throw this one in the wash and see what happens. I've not washed this since I got it. Only out of fear that I didn't want like this thing to get messed up, but I might have to throw it in the wash. See what happens. I mean, I could just get a new one, but I don't know. That's right. Me and Neo, we were like this, man. Yeah, Nick, I was just telling Joe he was on here, but he had to bolt out. He has a VIP meeting on Skype, whatever that means. I don't know. There you go. Hey, hang on to them. But Nick, I was just telling Joe, I don't know if there's going to be a golf tonight. I really don't know. I was toying with the idea of like doing a video on BB3 with, like reacting to videos. There's even a reaction video that I just watched earlier that we could react to as well. So reacting to a reaction video, but I don't know. No. Considering I was born in 1975, I think I would have had to have been more than just a seed at that point. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I have it in me to go that long. I mean, we would have to limit, if we did a golf, we would have to limit ourselves. Like every time I get on there, and Joe even busted my stones about it last time. It's like, all right, we got to limit ourselves to 2 hours, and that's it. I don't even remember if we did just 2 hours on that one, to be honest, but we probably did more than that. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, maybe we could just play golf and it doesn't have to be live. It doesn't have to be live. We don't get that many viewers for it anyway, so we have more fun. I guess. I don't know. I think I've only used Skype a small handful of times. I never needed it really. Yeah, I, no idea. Hopefully he's having fun. But anyway, as I was saying earlier, I hope everyone's having a good Monday. I hope you had a good weekend. It was a hot one here. Started off with a massive rainstorm on Friday that caused a lot of work for me over at the park to be cutting up trees and stuff that were on the trails. But wubba lubba lub dub. Well, I hope so for his sake. I mean, that would be cool. I wouldn't mind having a business meeting if it meant I made money, and that's always a good thing. Money is a great thing that I just have never had. I mean, I know a lot of people when they watch YouTubers, they have a tendency to think that they have like this never-ending supply of money that they could just go places and stuff like that. I've had people request places that are like really far away. It's like I can't do that. I have a state job. I don't get paid a whole lot, and I have bills to pay and stuff like that. So I have to be very local, which is why I struggle at this point to come up with videos, because let's see, how many videos do I have on my channel? And these are all mostly local. 215 videos on my channel, like full length videos, and I'm running out of places. I really am. That's right. I think I popped in on that. I I need something. I know that. Oh, jeez. No, I don't even want that. I don't even want to know how many kids are in the park on Saturdays when I'm there. I know there's a lot of them, and I know a lot of them are ignorant, and the parents don't care. These kids will run right out into the road while we're trying to drive around and clean up the place and stuff and get in our way. But the grown-ups do that too. So, I mean, no biggie. Send Tom to Canada. Hey, why not? That'd be a good place to explore. Why not? It says 9 people. It is 9 people right now. Actually, look at that. 9 people on YouTube only. You guys rock. Well, no, it says 9 now. Just like you said. Yep, 9, 9. Oh, now it just dropped down to 7. As soon as I told them they rock, 2 of them said, "I'm out of here. Get the hell out of here. We're not staying with this guy. He's a fruitcake. We ain't gonna." No. Oh well. I don't care. Mexico? I don't know. I don't know. But I don't have a passport, so I couldn't go there. I couldn't go to Canada either, for that matter. Now that I think about it. Yeah, well, that happens sometimes, going up and down. What are you going to do? It's life. So many different directions I wanted to go with those comments, and I just, in my head, I was blocking myself, going, "No, it's your channel. It's your channel. Don't say it. Don't say it." You guys really test that, because you know what lurks inside this mind, and I try my best to maintain the PG facade in this channel. Whoa. Wow. That is crazy. Yeah, not a fan of the Corona beers. They taste very watered down to me. Um, I mean, I'll drink them when it's hot outside because, well, it seems like more hydration, or maybe that's just a mental game. But Dos Equis is not bad. I don't know that I had the Amber Special. Yeah, I'm not sure. Allergies have been getting to me so bad today. That was one thing I had to edit out of that video that I just did today. There was so much coughing that I had to stop. So if you ever see it's like the same exact area, it's just slightly like it jumps a little. That's what that was. I had to stop and cough, and I tried to keep it as still as I could, but it didn't work. There we go. That little bit of phlegm got dislodged. Tourism audience would love the opportunity to see firsthand the ins and outs of the city. Yeah, I mean, I try not to step on the toes of the Philly captain too much. We have both been to some places that are similar. I will give you that. A handful of them, but I don't know. I just feel like doing the historic part of the city, the touristy parts. That's more his thing. I mean, but that's not to say I can't do it. I mean, it's not like he has the copyright of all that and everything. But I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind going down there. I just hate driving down there, and parking down there. But the driving in that area alone, it just irks me. That it has always been filled with idiots in there. And now we have even more idiots, like even in this area in far northeast Philly. People going through red lights, people making right turns on the lights that say no turn on red, people making a left as soon as the light turns green, even though people are coming at them, people just doing whatever they want, turning without signals, turning left from the right lane, turning right from the left lane. I mean, just like I complained about before over at the Woodhaven Mall, right? I'm still going to call it the Woodhaven Mall. It's not the Home Depot Center for me. At the Acme right there, when you're going up and down the aisles of parking spots on the Acme, they are turned, and I've said this before, they are turned in a certain way so that it's easy to pull into them and easy to back out of them. But people will pull through to the next one because each one here, you know what? I am going to we're going to bring up the map again. Let's see. All right. I gotta figure out where I am here. All right. That's not the right place. Here, you know what? Let me bring up so you guys can see this in real time. They do make their own rules. They do. On the border in the Chamonix, I'll have to try that next time I go there. I do go there once in a blue moon. Let's see. Present, share screen, maps, share. Okay, so let me go to this map. And I need to go to 13. This is it right here. Here, let me switch this around a little here. So this is the Acme right here, right? And let me bring up my paint thing here. You guys probably can't see that, but I'll zoom in now. So you can see clearly right there, it says Acme, right? And you see how these things are turned here. Why can't I just, okay. So this, oh, it's not going to let me do it. Wait a minute. Are you kidding me? I downloaded an extension so that I could draw on the screen just for this purpose, but it's not going to let me do it. Nope. Oh my God. Let me see. Whoa. Whoa. I went and lost right where I was. All right, here we are. Back at the Acme. Turn this a little. That's TJ Maxx. That's Acme. And let me see if I can bring up the extension this time, if it lets me. No, it's not going to let me. Okay. Well, you can see my little pointer thing here. And you know what? Let me make the screen even bigger. There we go. So you can see my little pointer thing here. You see how all these spots here are pointed out that way. That's so that you can pull in from this road, go down and pull into a spot. And then when you come out of the Acme, you pull out of the spot back up without a problem, as long as nobody's coming down. And then you go off on your way. These spots are the other way. So you can come in here, pull in there, and easily pull back out. People will pull in here and go all the way through to the next spot. So now they're facing the wrong way. So if they were to try to turn right, it takes forever for them to do so. So instead they turn left and they go down the wrong way. But now if somebody's coming down this road and trying to come in, they can't, because this is just made for one car. I mean, two cars can fit, but it's not easy. That's the other reason why you see a stop sign down here, because this is to go this way, not this way. Otherwise, there'd be a stop sign here. But here, there's a stop sign here because you're supposed to come up this way. People don't seem to understand these things. I don't get it. I do not get it at all. We're going to remove that now, and I'm done bitching for the moment. Let me see what we got here. Make their own rules. Must be Frank Sinatra fans. They do it their way. Yeah, yeah. I drive into the city for work, and during the day, it's not terrible. But it's not fun either. Plus 95. Oh, my Lord. That's just a hot mess. I don't do podcasts on Mondays, but when I do, I tune into This Is Towns World for laughs with a bottle of Dos Equis. Stay drunk, my good neighbors. That's right. You stay drunk. Parking trees. Is that what they're called? Yeah, I didn't know, but it's people just don't know how to use them. Either that or they don't care. And I think that's actually more the point of the stupidity of dealing with other drivers on the road. It's not that they don't know, they don't care. I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't care what you think. Why am I going to put a turn signal on? I know where I'm going. Or I'm going to put the turn signal on as I turn because it helps me turn. It aids my turn. No, it doesn't. It does not. Yeah, you would think it's from Looney Tunes. Well, I did have an extension that was working before, and now all of a sudden it's not. It opens it up. Oh, now it's going to work. On this window, it's going to work. See, now I can draw on myself. Oh God. How do I erase that? All right, I say okay. There we go. So on this one, it lets me do it. Whatever. You would think it would be that easy. I'm throwing my pitch in for a beer Tom should try. Guinness, extra export extra stout. I've never really been a big Guinness guy, and I guess that makes me a really, really bad Irishman. Um, I don't know. I haven't tried it in a long, long time. When I was younger and I tried it, I didn't really like it. It had too much of a bitterness to it or something. That's right. Stay thirsty, my friends. Oh, I do know when I get done this, I have to run out to the Wawa. That's right. We have, for those of you like Nick who are not from the area, we have a convenience store here called Wawa. That was based out of Wawa, PA, which is the Indian word for geese, I believe, because that's their symbol. Um, but it's a convenience store, and I do know I have to run out there. So, um, so I will probably be doing that very soon because I still have to throw a wash in, and it's trash night. Ugh. And then I got to get up early tomorrow and go to work in the heat. Not looking forward to that. I do love that park. That park. I just don't like the work I have to do in it. I love that park. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've thought about it. Uh, I was out for St. Patrick's Day with Stephanie this year, and I thought about it then, but I was the one driving, so I was just sticking to light beers and stuff. And that, ironically enough, is when I met a guy from a local band here called Old School, and then I started being, part of his podcast. Not on a regular basis; it's only been a few times, but still, it was fun. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Wawa's coffee is superior to 7-Eleven's by far. I will say. Um, I'm just more of a Wawa guy, I guess, And now the 7-Eleven in Parkwood's gone. How about that? It took all this time for that Wawa to finally put it out of business. Sheets isn't bad. I've been to Sheets when I've been like up in central PA and western PA. They're not bad. They're not a bad alternative to Wawa. They just don't have the quality level that Wawa has on a regular basis, not an individual store basis. The Wawas I go to, out of necessity, they're not the best. There are people that work in those Wawas that I like a lot, but they're not the best. I know. I don't even know if she's there yet or if she's still traveling. Tom Myers. What's up, buddy? Wow. I think that's the first time somebody from work popped up. I'll be there tomorrow. Tomorrow to Saturday. Wow. That kind of threw me for a loop. I'm looking, I'm like, why do I know that name? And I saw the picture and I went, oh, look at this distinguished man right here in his suit, just sitting there all proper. Cheers to you, man. You got a whole day off. Wawas are good, man. It was the same new property owner conflict of interest that got rid of Parkwood Beer Store. Somebody told me that there was some illegal sales going on in that 7-Eleven as well, and that might have contributed to it. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Hopefully you subscribed. I got almost 2030 subscribers. Let me see. Where am I at? Oh, I can't see. I got to bring it up here real quick. Blah, blah, this, that. 2029. Not bad. I must be doing something right. Wow, Nick. I think the pickles went to your head, brother. Yeah, but thank you, Tom. I appreciate that, man. I do try my best. I really do. I have another video. It's processing right now that I did in the local place. It still has 100 minutes left to process. So apparently the last time I processed the last video and it went through like that was a fluke. Because this one's taking a little while. So this one will go up tomorrow. I think that did close. The one that's right across from the 7-Eleven. Yeah, I think that did close. That might have closed before the 7-Eleven, actually. It just looks weird when you go by there and it's all boarded up because it's always been there. Always. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. It's not closing. It's just moving. No, not Wawas. Wawas. Spelled W-A-W-A. Wawa. Wawa is an Indian word for goose or geese or whatever. You don't believe me? Look it up. I swear to God, it's a thing. I think you can actually buy stock now in Wawa. I think they opened that up. I was talking to somebody about that not that long ago. I mean, why not? They should have opened that up a long time ago. Anyway, I guess I should probably wrap this up. Because I do have some stuff that I got to do. I got to get to Wawa. I got to do wash. And I got to put out the trash at some point. And Nick, I'll be in touch. I'll let you know what's going on. I don't know. Maybe we could all play golf without it being live or something like that. It's still fun. Anyway, Thank you, everybody. Oh, look at this. I'm up to 9. I got the most viewers right now as I'm starting to sign off. All right. For those of you that just came in, roll call. Say hi so I know who you are. I didn't just get started. I've been on here for 45 minutes. You have any idea how weird it is talking to yourself for 45 minutes? I mean, I'm talking to you guys, but it's just, I don't know. Plus, I do have some stuff I got to get done. I do. But please make sure you stay tuned for the video that will be coming up. It's not going to be up tonight. It still has over, hey, that's a name I've not seen before. How are you? Heat Mover 144. I don't think I've seen that name before. Hope you're doing well, whoever you are or whoever you be. It does. It goes fast because, I mean, I'm entertaining. I mean, come on. It's me. I'm kidding. I don't really believe that. But yeah, I do got some stuff I got to get done. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out and for commenting. You are all very, very awesome people. I love you all. You are great. You are phenomenal. You're the tops. I don't know how many different ways I can say this. I could probably figure out a lot more, but pickles. I wish I could. I don't have any. Well, I could probably get some at Wawa. How about that? That's right. Keep uploading that video. Mine's going to keep uploading too, man. I got to get to Wawa. Good night, Mike. All right, so I will talk to you all later. Again, keep an eye open for that video. It'll be out tomorrow at some point. Might not be until afternoon when I get home from work, but I will try to get it up as soon as possible. And I will talk to you all later. Make sure you stay safe, stay healthy, and take care. Talk to you all soon.